Latios and Latias, the unique dragon psychic legendary duo known as the Eon duo. Today my goal is to get 2 Latias, the red one. For the first, I will go across the sea using a long-lost method. An old ticket. Using a forgotten Nintendo accessory on Ruby version. And in the second, I'll be exploring the Dreamyard. And hopefully finding one in White 2. So, let's go across the sea to Southern Island. And then let's go to the Dreamyard. Alright, first off on Ruby, we need to have beaten the game. And we need to have the SS ticket, which is given to us directly after we beat the game anyway. You also need to go to the Petalburg City Pokemon Center and talk to the boy with the dark hair and tell him mystery event is exciting. Now, right here, we have my old Game Boy Advance. This is my first Game Boy Advance, in fact, because Game Boy SPs don't work with the EReader the way that its link cable is set up. And we're going to turn this thing on. It doesn't have a backlight, so it's kind of hard to see. There are tons of EReader exclusives and a lot of extra Pokemon things that you can do with this thing. So I ought to make a video showcase of that soon. Now we gotta scan it in. There we go. And now it tells us we need to select mystery events on the main menu, which we just unlocked. So, let's do that. Alright, now we're selecting mystery events. And here's the special screen. Eon Ticket from Lily Cove City to Southern Island. And it has some nice special music. Let's do this. Let's press A. Now the interesting thing about Ruby and Sapphire is that mystery gift events aren't necessarily obtained from the Pokemon delivery man. You actually go to your father in Petalburg City at the gym, which is kind of unique. But now we have our Eon ticket. It's a really strange fairy ticket. Alright, now we're in Lily Cove City and we're about to enter the port there. And now we're about to talk to this lady. And she notices our strange pass. Aye mate, I'm the one that brought that mighty odd pass. I'll tell you, you're trying to reach a tiny spit of an island far into the south. There's no telling what we'll encounter once we reach there. Aye, that shivers me timbers. All aboard. So let's go. Investigate the strange island. Southern Island. It's kind of ominous. Be sure you have Ultra Balls, or whatever you won't need to catch the Pokemon. Be sure to save right before you're about to face it. Alright, let's talk to the rock. And Latias descends from the sky. This thing can be shiny, meaning it's great for shiny hunters. If you're playing Ruby version, Latias appears. If you're playing Sapphire version, Latios appears. And if you're playing Emerald, it's whichever one you didn't pick at the TV after you beat the game. So it's a nice way to catch them all without having to do any extra trading and stuff. In fact, this is how I caught Latias on my first Ruby version. This card came in issues of Nintendo Power. In one special issue, I think with the Star Wars cover. I actually have a copy of this one, but I wasn't subscribed to Nintendo Power at the time. I went to this Walmart in the middle of nowhere that apparently where Nintendo Powers don't sell well, and I managed to get this issue, which is pretty awesome. Alright, now we've weakened it down, and let's start the catch fest. And there we go. We caught Latias at Southern Island. So yeah, it's an extra cool event. That's pretty much all you do here, but it's worth it because you get one of the hardest to catch roaming legendaries. Plus, it's holding a Soul Dew, which is a great item for either one of them. Alright, so now that we've caught Latios on Ruby, let's go to White 2 and catch it again.
Alright. Latias wasn't bad to catch at all, mainly because 3 out of 4 of the moves weren't damaging moves. And in fact, it even had heal pulse. So, that's the Eon Legendary in the Dreamyard. Stay tuned for next episode where I'll cover much more post-game stuff.